Folks, hope y'all enjoyed the ride. Wish there'd been more out to sea, but it's still a little too windy and chilly for the Gators. Now, a couple of things. One thing airboats don't have are brakes, so everybody prepare to crash, alright? Nah, it's just gonna be a little bump. And if you can remain in your seats until I tie off the front of the boat. Call this parallel parking the hard way. One thing about the walking tour, if y'all want to go back out and walk some more, you're more than welcome. Stay as long as you like. I'll just be careful as you step off. If you want to get up the captain's seat and take your pictures, y'all can do that too.
Go ahead.
No, thank you.
Go ahead.
No, thank you.
You're not going to? Here, take the camera back. You want to? Let me see that.
Never gets old.
Just climb up there, huh?
Yes. How does it feel up there, Jack?
It feels nice up here.
It feels nice?
Yeah, it feels nice up here. I wouldn't mind driving one of these. I'm sure it's fun.
It probably is. I mean, the ride was fun, that's for sure. Yeah, give it back.
Why are we giving all of it? I like how we
Sure, just give them all to Rick.
Just give them all to me. Well,
I got a question.
Sure.
How long have you been going by that old train trestle out there?
About 13 years now.
13 years? Because believe it or not, I was hoping like maybe you'd been here a little bit longer. I used to swim right there every year.
Really?
Every year, me and a bunch of buddies, we used to walk the railroad tracks to get up there.
Around here?
I grew up right over there on Old Stage Road, not far from Orange Lake.
'Cause I used to have family that lived right on Pecan.
I used to know Blake, Myrtle, Frank
You
Stewart.
know any Parkers?
I didn't know any Parkers. I know a few Stewarts lived over
There
there.
was a couple coming home from church that one night. Went head on into a tree. Got killed on the way home from church.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Right there on Pecan, this little cross sitting over there.
Yeah, I remember that was back when I was just a kid.
I'm originally from Biloxi, but Hurricane Katrina turned my world upside down, and I moved over here.
don't doubt
Had
that.
family over here. Opened their doors to me, and I've been over there ever since.
Okay. Yeah, I used to swim right over there at that train trestle. When I think back on it, I'm like, man, what was I doing?
See, back then, you didn't have to really worry about them hand feeding gators back then, And that's
Thank
the
you.
gators you have to worry about, the ones you hand feed. If gators never been hand fed by anybody, they're gonna keep their distance from you. They don't want nothing to do with it. One thing with too much food.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna mainly go after fish, but they'll eat turtles, frogs, snakes, raccoons, possums, beavers, otters, anything small. Now, for something big, more likely it was already dead in the water to begin with. And then they're gonna let it sit there and rot for about 3 days to a week.
You always heard they didn't like it exactly fresh.
It's hard to break it down into smaller chunks.
Okay, makes sense.
Dude.
I always say their favorite food, deader the better. Well, I got an interview to go do.
Well, you did a great job, sir.
Thank you so much. I wish I could have got you out in one of our better boats, man. We usually use the big boats.
We don't live that far away. We'll probably come back out here during
Yeah,
the summer.
we'll probably come back during the summer.
It's just we
It
got
was
floods,
fun.
You know, so our big boats
Yeah.
can't get underneath the bridges yet. I went out there this morning and checked it. It probably won't be until tomorrow before the big boat. Because that boat at the end of the boardwalk, you can go into a slide sideways up to 20, 30 yards.
Shoot.
You whip around on it, complete spin around.
How long have you been doing this? Like 13 years?
Almost 13 years. Started here about 8 months after Katrina.
Man,
It's hard to walk away from a job like this.
it kind of is. It kind of is.
We always say the hardest part of our job is not getting bit.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. That's for dang sure.
We're not the only ones filming today.
Oh, apparently not.
Now I got an interview I can get ready to have to do with these people.
Oh, man. All right, well, best of luck to you. You did a great job for us. Yeah, well, you did a great job for us, so you're going.
I've been in a few commercials. You go Google it, put BP Gator Ranch commercial. And I'm in a commercial for for the BP spill.
Really?
Because it was getting our opinion on what we felt about the oil spill and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it didn't affect us here because we're so far inland. We actually use our airboats out on the Gulf of Mexico, checking for oil.
Yep.
Not a good thing.
No.
It's a flat bottom boat.
Yeah,
You're
it's a
dealing with
flat
2 to
bottom
3
boat.
foot seas. It's like every wave you hit, it's like boom. I was so sore at the end of the day. All our airboats had to be re-welded and everything. Just tore them up, man.
Man.
Y'all want welcome. Go back out and stay as long as you like. Really, it's getting jerky.
For me?
Yes.
You want to strap me in?
No.
Somebody want to strap me in?
Just feel how intimidating that is. Just feel how intimidating that is. And for it
I think that would be a fitting end to you, Rick.
I hate you so much. I hate you so
Hey, I know what's
much.
gonna happen to his next character in GD.
No, you suck.
Electrocution.
You suck.
And I just missed a sign here.
And it's in.
Gator bait. Oh man, I missed that.
What I do is I'll get by the gate, you can face the camera at me there, and I'll look up the gate. If you want to get that off the alley, get it out the fence away. Thank you, man.
Go out there and see, look at the monster. Monstrosities. Get in front of that.
And they found it like in a drain pipe while she was looking for a cat. So now that's what they're down there doing.
I remember when the Gator Boys were down here a while back.
You don't mind me putting you on the camera, correct? Okay.
His name is Jeffrey. A 10-year-old little girl named him. And I thought, like, Jeffrey's kind of cool, let's just stick with it. They like that.
She's going in the enclosure.
Yeah, that's Gator Bait.
Oh,
No, she's not like literally Gator Bait. That's her name.
Gator bait.
Yeah, she's super chill.
they're so cute.
If y'all, there's one over here, Tim. There's one down at the end of the babies down there.
Hi.
You wanna hold it?
Yes.
Right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Right there.
Support the chest.
And always make sure you keep the head up, tail
Scoop.
down, because if they get to this level, they're ready to go.
Hi. You have beautiful eyes, dude.
I like him because his skin is completely different. He's almost black. If you notice on the other ones, their skin is a green. It's all got almost like a pattern. But he's different with the black.
He is a beautiful little gator. He's a fat little gator. Look at that tail.
That tail will hurt somebody.
Yes.
That tail will hurt somebody, even as a little
Mind if I hold her next?
Do what is it?
Mind if I hold it next?
No, absolutely not. No.
I used to try to catch them when I was a kid because I grew up around here. But every time I would try to catch one, Mom would just soaked up.
Make sure if you try, you want to grab them by the tail, and then you want to get right here. It's just the way you do it right there. Just
Grab
sneak
by
up
the
on
tail
them.
first.
If they're out in the wild,
Oh, okay.
grab by the tail.
Oh,
because
don't
the
grab
tail-
this one by the
Yeah, because
okay.
this one, he's not in any danger.
Okay.
Oh, he's sweetheart.
But he's not in any danger right now. So that's the way, like that. It's okay.
He don't like you.
Oh wait, I'm getting held by a man next? No, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, he's so chubby.
Thank y'all.
Y'all got to get ready to leave. The exit's right here, right?
Yeah, I appreciate you telling me that, sir. Alright, it's gonna come back soon.
It turns out we're not the only ones filming here. We're not the only ones here today.
Maybe one day we'll have a camera like that.
No, I mean, what was it again? WLX 25 News? That's what it was?
We're supposed to go out there with big gators. Oh my goodness. Hey, there's that cat. I want to pet the cat. I'm gonna go pet the gator.
Dude, there was a that big house right there. He was moving. I was trying to get your attention, but you're over here with the baby. Yeah, I caught this guy right here moving, but Jack was over there with the babies, so he couldn't see you moving. But it was like you got too much. You got too much muscle on you. Yeah, this is the guy I was telling you that was moving, but you're over there with that baby. He's humongous. This guy's big.
Now, you can see, like, if every now and then when got out, there's railroad tracks right there. Sometimes they crawled up on the railroad track.
Uh-huh.
His tail's all. Oh, she's back. Let's stop looking at little Godzilla over.
But he's big.
His foot is
Huge.
bigger than my head.
Yeah, he's huge. And of course, you know Jack wants.
like that
Jack wanted to hold the baby.
One of the biggest ones is he's right back there. He's got the big open area. That's one of our biggest ones.
Oh, that guy that's all the way back there.
Yeah, right back
All right. I'll get that as soon as.
Always wanted to hold him out.
there. At that angle, make sure you got a good grip on him because he will try to take off.
All right.
He's so cool.
Yeah, really.
I had someone that I used to work with. They thought that it was a great idea to try to keep one as a pet in the bathtub.
No,
That is
not
not
a
a
good
pet.
idea.
That's not an iguana.
And people think that they can keep these. They're called caimans. It's basically they look exactly the same, but they're not an alligator. It's alligator
smaller.
caiman. Yes, alligator caiman and crocodile. See, yeah, he's just gonna get fidgety. He can't hurt you, but just hold his head up and he'll stop.
Tilt his head up.
Yeah.
Put his head up and then
Head up, tail down. That way he knows you're in control.
put his head.
But they only get about 6 feet, where the largest a female alligator gets is 9 feet. Caimans only get up to 6 feet. And the smaller the enclosure you put in, the smaller they are, they're going to stay. Which is so not fair to me. That completely
I
sucks.
completely agree.
I mean, it's like you're stopping them like the other people, like they wrap their feet to make their feet not grow. To me, that's almost torture. I mean, let them be free, if anything.
I mean, that's how they should look.
Right.
We've got cases of that kind of stuff happening in humans. Humans have done that to themselves.
What?
But the iron bars, they increase their neck
Ricky
and.
Martin?
No, I'm
Once
good.
he calms down. Sure.
I'm good.
You sure, Rick? Go ahead. Yeah.
No,
Aw,
I'm
he's
absolutely
not
not
gonna hurt
okay with this, Jack.
You're not okay with this. Go ahead.
Aw, you're scared of this little guy.
Pet him.
He
Just
cannot
pet
hurt you.
him. I'm
Dude,
touching some of the.
I catch all kinds of stuff, man. I've never been able to catch a baby
Yeah,
gator,
look.
but I catch all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Keep his
Believe me,
head up.
you'll remember
As
it.
long as you keep his head up, you're good. He won't
Yeah.
wiggle as long as you
Look
keep his
at
head up.
him. Now think you're holding one of the biggest apex predators in the wetlands, or what's gonna be.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
you're
gonna turn
look
into
like
that.
one of those things. One of these days, little man.
Been here longer than the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn into one of those one day living here.
I'd love to come back in a couple of years and see where they're at.
Well, I'm pretty sure we plan on coming back during the summer.
Oh, we got to. Whenever we get to go out there and actually see the port.
See, I grew up just right down the road, but I never came in here. I was always all the way around the perimeter as a kid.
Right. That was still really fun though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He knows how to drive. He knows
Yeah.
how to freestyle. Goodness gracious, I love that.
The boats are.
If I had the money, I would have freaking pulled out a $10 bill and said, hey, this is hard. I ain't got the money, so I gotta come back during the summer. I do have the money. So I gotta make sure that he gets his
He appreciates it.
very good at doing his job.
And that's why we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back and like the
Hopefully he's
spring
still
or the
working
summer.
here.
Oh, he'll be here. He's been here for 15 years.
13 years, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we get the same
Is
guy
spring,
too.
is spring a good time or summer best?
Spring's good, but summer is super duper busy and it's very hot, so I would suggest spring over open summer.
Spring like March or April or so.
Okay.
Yeah, we can come back for my birthday.
That's why I said we come out here during your birthday.
Where do y'all live now? Oh, okay.
I've never been
yeah,
here.
definitely.
We're all three cooks.
That's awesome. It's a
Well, I'm
little
part
wild.
cook.
Make sure you edit out the word.
Vasquez. Pretty much the entire time they were down here. They were pretty chill guys. I just
The bigger guy's really nice. Annie. Well, there's Annie.
we got most of them in there. So they're eating. They come in almost every day eating. Telling us they were rounding up gators that escaped from Trina Snows.
Yeah. That was really nice being able to hold it. It was nice. So are you glad you did it? You was a little nervous about holding it.
Oh yeah, I was nervous. I was definitely nervous about holding it there. I'm looking at this big man over here, thinking like this guy's gonna be that.
As many times as we went swimming at that little bridge, we never had one mess with us out here. The only one that ever messed with me was out behind my dad's house.
That was really good. Hey, this is Boudreaux, the zombie gator. He was found in saltwater. He's blind in both eyes.
Oh
Oh, okay. That's the reason.
Boudreaux, the zombie gator.
I thought something was a little off about his eyes.
Go
But
back and look at the face.
Salt water. I bet you that's why he's blind. Salt water.
But otherwise, he looks in perfect condition. Look, he's got every single toe.
Doesn't really have any scars on his body.
So that's why he's separate from the others. I thought so.
blind.
So Les, how you enjoy being out here?
I'm enjoying this.
I kept trying to nudge you so you would turn and smile on the boat, but you were just like, nope, I'm not looking at the camera. I kept turning to look at Rick, and he didn't turn around and look until after every time I turned the damn camera.
Extra camo.
it.